All right, I'm here with starting pitcher Joe Wieland, and where I want to start with you is how you made it into the big leagues. So we're going to go back about a month. You're pitching in AAA Tucson, your normal game, right?
Yep.
You go 2 innings, and all of a sudden manager Terry Kennedy pulls you out. What are you thinking about before you even know anything else?
Well, in the start of the second inning, they got the bullpen going, and I just figured it was one of the new guys, so I figured maybe he's just throwing a bullpen. And I kind of looked down later in the inning, and sure enough, he's getting going. And I've been around long enough, this was my 5th year, and I've seen it happen before, where a guy gets in or goes in after the second inning because the starters, getting moved up. So it crept in the back of my mind, but it's not the first thing I thought.
Yeah.
Come running into the dugout after the inning, and he stops me and he says, here's the situation, got to save your bullets for Saturday at Dodger Stadium. So right then and there, I knew it would happen.
And then what did you do? How did you react?
I hugged him immediately,
Yeah.
and I started tearing up in the dugout, just realizing that my dream finally came true. I mean, it was so powerful.
So you make your debut in the big leagues in the grandest fashion at a little old place called Dodger Stadium. No big deal, right? What did that mean to you to make your first pitching experience in a stadium that means so much to baseball?
It was incredible. It's of the National League. It's Fenway, Yankee Stadium. It couldn't have been any better. Being in that park, having family and friends. Stepping back and looking up and just seeing 4 decks of people was pretty incredible, and something I'll never forget.
Did you have a moment where you looked around and went, I made it, I'm here?
Yeah. When Kemp hit his first home run and then the MVP chant started going, I mean, I just was like, wow. I honestly felt vibrations just going through my body, and it's just like, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm in the big leagues now.
It was a shaky game, a 6-1 loss to the Dodgers. Actually, Buddy mentioned that, that's a mark of a good pitcher is to be able to rebound, to let go of the bad innings and turn it back around within a game, and that's what you did. He said Joe doesn't scare, which is a big statement. Where does that fearlessness come from and that ability to just block it out and do your job?
It's honestly probably somewhere back when I just started playing, and in high school. I was always told, things are going good, things are going bad, you act the same way. Don't let your emotions show. You don't want to show, the team, your opponent that, you're down or that you guys are up. So, whether or not we're up 15-0 or down 15-0, I'm still going to be the same guy out there, and, just competing.
I'm going to mention that in the minors last year, you didn't walk anyone between 227 hitters, I believe.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of a big feat, right?
Yeah.
Have you always had that control, or is that something you really worked on to refine?
I've always had decent control,
Yeah.
but, not being a guy that throws upper 90s, you kind of have to really rely on control and command. And once I got into pro ball, that was definitely a kind of a big point that I don't want to walk guys. And I don't think I'll ever do that again, 227 guys in a row. But, if I can reduce my walks, cut down, I'll be happy, and it gives us a chance to win. It always puts us in a better situation the less guys we walk.
Now, I want to ask you about your socks. You always have your socks up, right? When you play.
Okay, up.
Pants are always up, socks are up. It's an old school way of doing it, I think. I love it.
I have always done it my whole life. I think it might be because I have big calves, so they fit perfect. They never fall down, but it's something I've always done.
Yeah.
Even in Little League, when we would wear sweatpants to practice or sweatpants for fall ball games, I would pull my sweatpants up. Everything I did was always pants up. So.
Best perk of a major league clubhouse.
The clubbies.
Most entertaining person that you follow on Twitter.
Ocho Cinco's pretty entertaining.
Your biggest hero other than family.
God.
If you weren't a Major League Baseball player, you would be a...
Great question. I have no idea.
One thing on your bucket list.
I've thought about skydiving before, but I don't know if that's going to be okay.
You know what?
Playing professional baseball.
Yonder Alonso actually wants to do the same thing. So the two of you, once After. He says after, because the contract thing might play a part in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, after that, you guys go jump out of a few planes.
Yeah, we can do that.
Joe Wieland, thank you so much. Good luck out there.
Thank you.